Denver Meditation Center is an online sacred interfaith temple in the beyond time space. We are known as the Cult of Love. Hello, my name is Swara, and welcome to Sacred Dance Sundays on March 3rd, 2024. Today, we're going to be dedicating this Sacred Dance Sunday to the Lady. The Lady is a living spiritual master, and those of us who know her and have been working with her and transforming with her for decades honor her birthday this weekend. So I'm hoping that I can bring to you the flavor, the beauty, the power of who the Lady is. So our meditation, our 1 hour wake up and dance meditation will be dedicated to the Lady. And I'm hoping to that the content that I have to share with you today will somehow or other translate her beauty, her divine ways of being. So not everyone believes in spiritual masters or gurus, and I'm not trying to recruit anyone. I'm just sharing with you the treasures that I have discovered on my spiritual journey with you. Take what works for you and your soul journey. Let's start with opening prayer. We offer ourselves in humility and strength to all that is sacred in these precious moments, quiet, personal, meaningful, and transformative. Please guide us as we go within to increase our awareness. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe, like, and if you want to comment, we can engage. Your engagement really helps get the algorithms in YouTube to get us some visibility, so that really helps a lot. We thank you for your engagement. We also want to thank our sponsors, Denver Flood and Fire. If it's moldy, wet, or your situation's dire, call Denver Flood and Fire. And these events are a donation-based event. We really appreciate your contributions, and it's an energy exchange. I don't know, it just brings me so much joy, because even people who might be in life transition, might not even have very much money, they're giving back. And that makes me feel like they're taking ownership, and I love that. All right, what else do we have? Oh, I just want to remind you that I will be participating in the Gateway Seminar, June 21st through 23rd. It is an online transformational meditation experience, and this offering has been developed over decades. When I first went through this process, it was a 10-day in-person seminar in San Diego, California, and people were flocking from around the world to experience this. And the Lady was very much at the helm of this experience. And I'm just so blessed that I got to be a part of it. And through the years, it's changed and evolved. Now that it's a gateway offering, it's a 3-day or from Friday to Sunday experience. So please come and meditate and transform with me. And it would be a great opportunity for us to meet and get to know each other on a deep, significant, and meaningful level. Super affordable, super doable. So I hope you can make it. There are some prerequisites. You do need to attend 3 of the public meditations they have on Wednesday nights. So those are in person if you're in Denver and you want to be in person. It's also offered online. It's a hybrid offering. So you can attend it from anywhere in the US. And sometimes I like to go to the European Wednesday meditations because it fits my schedule much better. Way more of a morning person than an evening person. Go to centerofthegoldenone.com to learn more. Next Wednesday is our next Abundance Networkers group. It's a business and spiritual networking group, and it's really far out group of people. We started this in 2020 during lockdown, and we come together to support each other materially and spiritually. So go into the comments and find the link to Abundance Networkers. We meet on the first and third Wednesday of the month, 8 a.m. to 9:15 a.m. Denver time. So check it out. We also like to support other ecstatic dance offerings, Rhythm Sanctuary in Denver, in person on Thursday evenings. Ecstatic Dance Online is on Saturday. It's based out of the UK, and it's 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. in Denver on Saturdays. But they have like hundreds of people coming together on Zoom. That's really far out. Denver Ecstatic Dance is meeting in person right now. For those of you who in the Denver metro area want to ecstatic dance with our community in person, please go there. And at some point we'll be doing a hybrid event together. And finally, if you are inclined to explore devotional singing, I invite you to check out Devotional Singing online. They meet every other Sunday, and they're based out of California. So it's 7 p.m. in California, 8 p.m. in Denver time. Without any further ado, we're going to get into more of the meat and potatoes of this Sacred Dance Sunday celebrating the Lady. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Wake Up and Dance, an explanation of the energy fields we tap into in this powerful meditation practice and the different ways we can move our body to facilitate the many different frequencies of spiritual energy. We open by raising our hands above our head, palms together, bringing our hands down to heart center, moving back up to above our heads, the point of individualism where we connect to spirit, back down to our hearts, and back and forth as we connect to spirit in our hearts. In sacred geometry, the torus represents the flow of energy, the interconnectedness of all things, and the balance between the physical and spiritual realms. It's a symbol of the continuous cycle of creation, destruction, birth, and death, and the eternal nature of existence. So we move in every which different directions, contracting, expanding, cyclical, circles, portals. Next, we also work with our auric field. Our aura is the electromagnetic field that emanates from our body. Generally speaking, our auric field extends 2 feet from our body, from top to bottom, front to back, and side to side. Visualize a warm golden light that permeates our auric field as we expand our field into a wide, open, and expansive womb. From here, we invite divine presence to fill our auric field, to protect us and envelop us in all that is benevolent and sacred. In meditation, we activate our energy centers, also known as chakras, cleaning out any stuck or unwanted negative vibrational states of being. We contain thousands of chakra centers throughout our bodies, and we invite spirit to open up our 7 main chakras. Placing our hands on the top of our heads, we activate our divine consciousness through the crown chakra and activate our inner and outer beauty and spiritual connection. Moving down to our 3rd eye chakra, we place our hands on our forehead to illuminate our clairvoyance, intuition, imagination, and wisdom. Moving further down to our throat chakra, we open our communication center and ask that our words be filled with divine truth and that our self-expression be in alignment with our highest purpose. Moving down to the center of our chest, we activate our heart chakra, where our spiritual and material energy centers connect, and how we connect with others in an activated state of love, joy, and inner peace. Moving down to our upper abdomen, above our navel, we activate our solar plexus, the energy center of our self-worth, confidence, and self-esteem. If you need more confidence, focus on opening and expanding this region in your meditation. Moving our hands below the navel, we enter into the sacral chakra, where we find the center of our womb energy and how to relate to our emotions. This is also the center of our creativity and sexuality. Moving down to the root chakra located at the base of our spine, we visualize roots extending down our legs into earth as we connect to our material reality in physical form, and the root to our vitality of life. In meditation, we also tap into the Kundalini energy, which moves up and down the spine. I like to call it my Kundalini energy because she is the one who taught me how to connect to transformational energy in meditation. Falling into the music, we are guided to realms within that are vastly beyond our mind's capacity to comprehend. We move our physical, emotional, and energy bodies to release unwanted energies and to be filled with guidance and wisdoms from God, benevolent spirit, source of love, and highest intelligence. Through embodied prayer, we connect to the essence of who we are beyond material manifestation. Feel free to watch and learn by observing in an open, receptive state of being. Jump in and start moving when the urge pulls you out on the dance floor, or simply witness in a judge-free state of mind. If a musical track comes on that you have a hard time connecting to, consider it an opportunity to move past whatever is blocking you from flowing with whatever shows up in this sacred space. This meditation is dedicated to the cries of the hearts and the souls of the people who are crying out from the depths of their being. Please help make sense of what is going on planet Earth. Where some people have and most people have not. Where is love? Where is truth? Where is hope for humankind? It's not in the politics. It's not in the religions. It's not in the cults. It's not in the politics. Where is it? I want to tap into the great all that is, not from the mind, from the heart and the soul. Moving your body and keep trusting whatever direction the music takes us in. Moving from one energy field to the next. Climbing up the ladder, out of confusion, out of fog, out of disappointment, out of discouragement, and into determination, into courage, into resolve and resilience. I implore you to walk the radical path of 100% responsibility for what shows up in life. It's not for everyone. Victim mentality has its limitations. It is not love. There is divine purpose. There is divine manifestation happening. One planet, Earth, one body of humanity, humankind, man, woman, and all the spectrum in between. Who we are in spirit is not our story, and our stories open doorways to realms within. And if we go deeply enough, those doorways turn to gateways, openings, awakenings. But it requires us being active in that pursuit, daily reminding ourselves, where is the truth? Where is the love? I have to give credit where credit is due. I would not be able to bring this guided meditation to you had it not been for decades of laying on the floor, listening to the lady guiding meditations. Transformational meditations. I can't help it but that she's inside me. She's known for teaching people how to pray. And I'm hoping somehow or other in this meditation I can convey the influence that she has had on my very unique, very individual path towards God, towards home, towards truth, towards enlightenment, self-realization, whatever that means. Years and years of contemplation, years and years of powerful influence beyond the mind. Now, influence, that's where people get guarded, where people say, I don't want to be influenced by others. I am my own guide. And yes, while that is true, I believe our inner guides bring us to the people in our lives that we need to influence us further down our own individual path than we would go alone. We influence each other. What energy are you putting out to the world? Is it an energy of giving? An energy of fear? Energy of hiding? Energy of delusion? Thinking everything's okay. It's okay in my world. Too bad for those suffering people over there. Lacking compassion. The issues going on in the world will change for the better. Starting transform. And then policies and reform follow. The spiritual awakening that's happening right now. So many channels, so much information coming into the planet. Ask Spirit, invite Spirit. Please bring me the people who have a message for me that I need to hear. That's how the lady showed up in my life. By profession, the lady was a school teacher for many, many years. And she went through her spiritual transformation while still teaching, showing up to work every day, going home and doing spiritual work, deep, deep transformational spiritual work. I can't say enough about the desire, spiritual desire that I have witnessed, that I've experienced. Being vulnerable enough to feel that longing inside. Trusting that our prayers are being heard. Learn to pray with your whole body. It's a releasing of energies, releasing of traumas, releasing of stories that are limiting. Opening, asking, inviting, active, going deeper intentionally into our passion and desire for truth. Everyone's pointing their finger at each other, blaming the other side. Everyone's a victim. And yet, there's no truth in that space. The truth is, we are all spirit beings in human form. The truth is, somehow or other, this whole drama of Earth life has divine purpose. Had it not been for the trust and faith that the lady exemplified in her transformation, I wouldn't have the faith I have today. I wouldn't have the love relationship with divine, eternal, unending love that binds us all together. I want that oneness. I want healing. I want the wars to stop. I want the hatred to stop. I want more kindness. Please. And thank you. I don't even know how I found myself into this stream of consciousness, movements, opening. This isn't just a therapy dance. This is true awakening. after awakening, after awakening, after awakening. Freer and freer every day. Make sure you're doing everything you can in this moment to give to your freedom. It's not handed out easy on a silver platter like we all would like it to be. We have to break the walls down. We have to stand in courage. I don't even know how the lady speaks such pure truth. It's piercing. I strive. I strive to be even just a small percentage of that level of courage and vulnerability and strength and unconditional love. Kalindi calls the lady protectress, mother of God. My lady of Garasana, your strength, your faith, and your tears of frustration has pushed open an area of light to manifest. You are my protectress. You are God's tears for the people. Keep moving your body. Keep breathing. Exaggerated breath, exaggerated movements all over. Activating those thousands of chakra points in our bodies. Do you need more confidence? I know I do. I explore and play around with what would my posture look like and feel like if my confidence was lit up, and invite that, become that. All of these spiritual qualities are in all of us. Meditation is the time to activate these qualities. More intelligence, more patience, more kind-heartedness. How is my material existence? My root chakra? Am I grounded? Am I solid? Do I have more work to do there? Back up to the crown chakra to ask Spirit for information, divine wisdom, thinking, moving down to our throat chakra. How does this translate to words, actions? That help manifest what we need in our lives so that we can be okay, so that we can have solid footing in material reality in an unchanging planet Earth. Fully awake with our eyes open.
Name
Spirit is waiting for us to turn, open, and invite.
Back to you.
Live your life, walking your highest purpose. We all have the greatest capacity and potential, and we all have free will.
We could have let it all slide. Yeah, I'm working on the problems. Oh, you really leaving me for someone else. I want to let you go. You can call my name and I'll come running back to you. Running back to you. I'll come running back. You can call my name and I'll come running back to you. Running back. I'll come running back to you.
I recently saw people saying, I don't want to be preached at when I meditate, when I practice ecstatic dance. And if that's you, then this might not be the right place, because I preach to myself. I just happen to be doing it out loud. I've had enough experience in meditation to know that we're not so different, all of us. We're all ultimately wanting some form of love, meaning, and purpose in life. We now turn our attention to the stillness part of meditation, finding ourselves in a sitting or laying position, alert, awake, trusting our breath as we find a slower pace and allow the flow of movements to move towards us. Allow the feeling of effort to calm. Just allow, receive this beautiful opening that we've worked so hard for. There have been so many tender moments on the meditation floor with a lady praying in the background, taking us to realms of love. Just this amazing capacity to create a womb of love for hundreds of people at a time. That same feeling I feel now in these moments when we're all connected. Here we are on the internet, connecting continuing to move with whatever direction the music flows. Just when we think we have a concept of what meditation's supposed to look and feel like, the lady and I both share a love for the blues.
I saw you from the beginning. You were clearly out of my league. You didn't look at where I was standing. I thought that we would never meet. But here we are now, two restless souls, lost in a room full of strangers. I wanna wash that sad look from your face, and maybe you can keep me away from dangers. Let's sneak out together, baby, and spend some time, just you and me. I wanna set you free when no one else is there to see. Everybody knows you're a lady, yeah.
Love affair.
This evening will soon be over, and we'll be back in the roles we played. Always caught in the charades of life, longing for a sweeter day. But this can be our moment. Let's seize it here and now. Let's leave this room full of strangers. Oh, you'll wash this sad look from my face, and I'll keep you away from dangers. Let's sneak out together, baby, and spend some time, just you and me. I wanna set you free when no one else is there to see. Everybody knows you're a lady, yeah. But your eyes keep telling me that there is more to see. Let's make our own destiny. Let's sneak out together, baby, yeah. It's all I wanna do. Oh, hey, hey. I'm never gonna let you go, never gonna let you go. I'm never gonna let you go, never gonna let you go. Oh, I'm never gonna let you go, never gonna let you go. Hey, never gonna let you go, never gonna let you go. Oh.
The grand magnificence of love of God embodied we invite you to sit at the court of the royalty of love. All of the saints, all of the masters, surrounding at this round table. The lady stands and extends her arms out to the world to do nothing but to simply love and bestow God's love. What if it is true? What if God is sending the information we need on planet Earth through so many different channels, so many bits of information coming through so many different world leaders and thought leaders and spiritual leaders? I've been exposed to so many different paths and processes and ways of approaching spiritual enlightenment, self-awareness, spirituality, spiritual freedom. And yet my exposure is just a small percentage of what's happening around the world at this time. And it has been explained to me very clearly in simple, straightforward terms. Spiritual language that speaks to my soul. Of course, I want to turn around and give the treasures and the gifts that I have received. And I want to empower others to stand up as well in your light. Empowering, igniting, calling. There's a calling, a longing, this vibration, this calling, this longing, this frustration, boredom, really. There's got to be more. It's good to get unfettered, but in order to become unfettered, meaning unrestrained and open and flowing, gotta want it, gotta show up. And it's all translated from the deepest, most tender and true parts, if we're really honest with ourselves. I don't want to be scared. I want to feel held. How can I know who to trust? Just seems like everyone's out to get something for themselves. Even the worst of it, people who stand up as spiritual leaders, maybe even with the best of intentions, end up causing harm. How can we know when and where and how to trust again? The cry of the soul. That binds us all together. together. Collectively, we've become so hardened. Where's the softening? Where's the opening? You know, people like to say, oh, you're in a cult. Such a small box, really. But the all of God is so vast. Either that's true, God is vast, God does exist, God does hear our prayers, God does send us assistance, or not. You know? In that space where there's that empty void is our true prayer. That's such a beautiful thing to surrender to that ecstatic agony of separation. You know, we're all looking for the right lover, looking for financial freedom, maybe having moments in community that feel like one, feel like unity. Where is the unending, ever-expanding love from within? I know I'll never stop going for everything that's possible inside. And I do, I thank and attribute the lady for being such an incredible example of God's faith and her desire for God, passions flowing, flame burning. I never knew that a spiritual awakening and connection could be all parts of me. Even my sexuality, sensuality, the ultimate love affair. Thank you, lady, for showing me what that looks like. Thank you for showing me what that looks like. Thank you for being an example of fierce vulnerability, and the power and strength that is. slowly starts to come back into your body. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, take a cleansing breath. Maybe take a sip of water. Come back into your body and also maintain that spacious feeling for these last few minutes of our meditation. We can be grounded and expansive at the same time. Start making some agreements with yourself. How can you give yourself more space in your life? To stop the rapid speed of movement that material existence demands, and take these spaces for ourselves to cultivate and nourish our energy wellness through meditation. Commit to maybe spending one evening this week doing another 1 hour meditation, or maybe it's 15 minutes a day, whatever your commitment is, so that you can tap into this open, expansive space inside, where all intelligence comes from, our true connection to ourself, to the world, to God. Thank you for being present. Thank you for receiving loving energy. I hope I've been able to convey a very small, tiny drop of nectar of the beauty of the lady's work. She is a living master. And if I can bring her in any way out to the world, that's what I'm doing with my life. It's just all about love. It's just all about faith and hope in a very dark world. I will include a link where you can go to hear the lady's prayers from her mouth to yours. I can't believe it's been 24 years now, but 24 years ago, I worked on a project with a lady. I wrote the music to these beautiful prayers, and that just created a connection that is so deep and profound, and I've been carried away by her example of what a true love relationship with God is, or what it can be. So the project is called Homecoming, and I hope you can get it and listen to it and be moved by it. Maybe that's an action you can take before you go to sleep. Listen to one of the lady's prayers. In fact, I think she has a sleep prayer available as well. So I'll put some links in the comments. You can go and grab. I just want to surround you with so much love and appreciation, because I don't know, we're finding each other. We're finding each other, and we are building a connection of love and healing, and a calling for awakening. Namaste.